Hey family, welcome back to the channel here at DTI Information Network, where we're helping you be able to build or restore your credit, then get yourself business credit so that you can take advantage of the bank's products like getting credit cards, lines of credit, and loans so that you can build wealth by buying assets, taking advantage of the bank's products by getting some of their credit cards that offer reward points for you to be able to travel the world. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking to you guys about a bank that I feel needs to be exposed. And sometimes I want to let you know that all banks are not created equal. Now, this particular bank that I'm talking about right now is USAA. They are exclusively for active military and their families. So, USAA is a very well known bank, although I believe that all the complaints that are coming forward right now need to be addressed and need to be handled correctly. They are involved in a lot of their clients being taken advantage of with fraud. So I'm going to first talk to you guys about why I feel so deeply about this particular situation and about this particular bank. And it's because I'm actually a Air Force brat. I grew up on the streets inside of the military bases. My father was in the military. So we grew up all over the world. I was raised in Japan, Okinawa, Japan, in Aviano, northern Italy. And then we also were stationed in Anchorage, Alaska. My friends, my families were all part of the military growing up. And so we banked with the military banks. I was my family could have easily been involved in this kind of situation that I'm going to be talking to you guys about today. And it's also a reason why I fight so hard in the financial industry and what I do. And I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about that as well. So I'm going to talk to you about a couple of different victims that were involved in these fraud schemes that took place inside of this bank, USAA, and how they were not taken care of correctly. So the first gentleman I'm going to talk to you about is Mr. Curtis Murrah. Mr. Murrah and his wife have been banking with USAA where they pay their mortgage out of their bank account. Now, there was a situation where Mrs. Murrah called her husband and said, "Hey, we don't have any money in the account to be able to pay our mortgage." And he was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, we can't pay our mortgage." Well, he knew he had money in there. So then he goes to the account and sees that there is no money in there. And what he finds out has been happening is somebody is withdrawing money from his account without his authorization. They're also doing things like depositing money in the account and then taking it out, depositing and taking it out from a different area from his own zip code. So from somewhere completely different, they were doing that. He addresses the bank. The bank does nothing to help him. In that situation, he had to be able to take out a loan and get a loan from somewhere else to be able to have the money to be able to pay his bills. Now, in that situation, this guy lost $14,173.89. Could you imagine if you had money in your account and you were a victim of losing $14,000 and then the bank did nothing for you at that particular time to help you out? Well, that's what was going on at USAA. And he's not the only one. There's a gentleman named Roberto. Roberto was a victim of losing $9,000. And in losing this $9,000, it affected his personal credit. He then had issues in dealing with his personal credit, and he had to be able to pay money so it wouldn't affect his credit further. Now, this is where I get a little irritated, right? Because at the company that I work for, I'm a senior account representative when we help people build their credit, restore their credit, and put them in better situations. Now, it really ticks me off because I hear a lot of people out here talking about, well, people should just fix their own credit. They should learn how to fix their own credit, right? Like, yeah, all of a sudden you lose $14,000 and you got to go and learn how to fix your own credit, right? You got to learn how to hire somebody to be able to do the certain things to fix your credit. That's what you have to do, right? So then there's people like, well, credit repair is fraud. Credit repair are scam artists and all this kind of stuff, right? When I know damn well we're out here serving the people the best way that we know how. I have hundreds of people that I service every single month that I put in better situations. Let me talk to you about my one family that I helped. They had USAA. They could not get lending with USAA. They had good credit scores. They had done all their banking with USAA and still could not get the right lending to put themselves in a better situation. So what did I do? I took them out of USAA. And then we put them in Navy Federal. Right out the gate, Navy Federal gave them a $25,000 credit card. They helped them with their auto loan and they were able to get a new vehicle with low interest. Then we got them a business account and he put his business in there and got business credit cards and a business loan that does not report on his personal credit to help build him up and put him in a better situation. Things he had nothing and he knew nothing about, right? Yes, you can learn this kind of stuff by joining my school group community. You can learn how to fix your credit by joining my school group community. But guess what? I can also help you fix your credit because I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I can also help you take off that late payment that's been hurting your credit for so long. It is stupid for you as a late payment to sit on your credit for 7 years. You guys, don't you know that you will get automatically denied credit just because that late payment is sitting on your account? Now, there's other victims inside of USAA like Tiffany, like Mike, like Rachel. These people who had certain things happen where they had $3,400 taken out of their account, $2,700 taken out of their account, $7,000 taken out of their account. Let me ask you this. These people get collections. If somebody gets a collection on their account and they don't know how to deal with it, and you're saying that they should not hire a credit repair company who knows exactly what to do and how to fight for them? It's ridiculous out here. Don't listen to all this chatter about you should fix your own credit and you could do it yourself and you don't need anybody. We are experts out here. This is what we do. We study how to be able to take these things off your credit. Yes, we help you give you the game for free, but we can also say, you know what? Continue doing your job. You're working hard. We understand. We got you. We will help you. We know how to help you, and you can just rest at knowing that somebody is taking care of you. All right. That's what we do. I don't believe that these laws are set up correctly to be able to help consumers. Listen, if you get more than 4 inquiries on your credit report and you go to apply for something, do you understand that that is going to also be one of the reasons why they can deny you credit? Even if the things that you applied for in the past you were denied for, it's wrong. Do you think that, say, for instance, one of these people got a collections on their account. It was not their fault. They had money in their account. They were doing everything the right way. They get a collections on their account because they can't pay it. I mean, $14,000 comes out of your account, and then now you can't pay it, and you get a collections on your account. That's will sit on your account for 7 years, 10 years sometimes. And let's just say, God forbid, you end up getting a bankruptcy because of this. And that stays on your credit for 7 years or 10 years in some states, in some instances. No, we fight for people like that. The same way these military people are fighting for our lives abroad, we are fighting for their financial security and their financial health here in the United States of America. That's what we do. So I get pissed off when I hear people say that credit repair companies are scams. All credit repair companies don't do right by the people and they just take advantage of people, because that's not what we do. We're out here fighting and helping people. All right. So listen, I want to let you know that there is more out here than people taking advantage of people. There are people out here fighting for people. There are better banks than USAA for military. If you're in the military right now, you should really consider Navy Federal. You should really consider the third top federal credit union, and that's PenFed. You should consider these particular institutions because they have great customer service. They go over and beyond to be able to help their people out. And I just believe that if USAA would have done more to be able to take care of them as far as the customer service goes, I would be able to rock with them. But I believe the way they took care of these people was not right until they're exposed. Now, back 3 years ago, they were involved in a big security data breach that affected thousands of people, and thousands of dollars were lost coming out of their account. Matter of fact, hold on. Here in 2022, they were involved in FinCEN hit them with $140 million civil penalty because they were not setting up the certain securities needed to be able to protect their customers. And just like 3 years ago, they were involved in an alleged check scheme where 21 people were involved in conspiracy to commit bank fraud that ended up hurting a bunch of different customers like you and me, right? So I just want you guys to know that there are people out here fighting for you. There are people out here that want to see you get better in your financial health. We want to educate you about credit. We want to help you build your credit. We also want to see that you get yourself where you get wealthy. And I want to build you guys all together. I'm trying to put people together inside of my community. You can join our free VIP school group community. It's completely free. And if you're a military vet, if you're a military, active military, join us because I feel you. I am with you. I rock with you. I have grown up in the same bases that you guys were in. I lived on bases. We were at the youth gyms. I ate at the, I was at the BX and the PX. I was playing basketball inside of the gyms with a lot of you guys. So at any rate, I just want you to know that I rock with you 100%. And if you need help fixing your credit, I'm with you. If you need help building your credit, I'm with you. If you want to learn how to do this yourself, I'm with you. Join our school group community, okay? It just really, really got me excited tonight and really upset because of all the different negative things that I'm hearing going on about credit repair and then all the negative things that I'm hearing about banks taking advantage of people. So excuse me if I'm a little irritated, I'm a little upset tonight, but I had to get it off my chest and let you guys know how I feel, all right? So at any rate, I won't say anymore. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you guys want to follow more information about banks that can actually help build you up and get you to a better place. If you want to learn about travel, if you want to learn about building wealth and all that kind of stuff, join our school group community. We have a building up a really large population inside of there where we're going to be able to help many people out, and we really want to be able to see you guys there. So peace, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm out.